You already know what time it is. Welcome on back to Silk Smooth TV, baby. So, today, boys and girls, we gonna be talking about motherfucking slavery. You goddamn right. Why? This is some shit I want to go over with you that I feel like need to be brought to people's attention. So, with all that shit out the way, let's get started. Alright? Now, a very famous man by the name of Martin Luther King once said, and I have a dream speech, that the Negro still finds himself exiled 100 years later in his own land. Okay, now thinking about that quote, what the hell does he mean by that shit? Okay, and not to be cussing or whatever, but if you really think on that shit, it doesn't make no sense. If slavery taught us that we came from off of boats from Africa, okay, now I'm gonna explain to you why I feel like majority of you didn't come from Africa. Okay, saying that you are the natives of this country, which is America, aka United States of Corporation. Okay, so saying that you are what the dumbasses back then called Indians, because remember, everywhere they went on the earth, it was people of color though. Okay, they couldn't really tell us apart because we all had the same color, same features or whatnot. But it was different textures with our hair and a little different texture with our features. Okay, so uh, when they first got here, okay, go look this book up. Like I said before, I've done this my times. New World. The book just so happened to be in Dutch. So if you don't know how to speak Dutch and you get your hands on a copy of the book, then go read it for yourself. But the pictures in there are self-explanatory. They got one picture uh, called Florida, and basically it shows you black men and women, dressed in the feathers and the tide, everything else that the natives had on at that time. And, you know, I say those so-called Seminoles, okay? The reason why I say that, but Seminole only means runaway slave, okay? And then we're gonna break down the word slave, all right? And in the sense of everybody's still a slave today, because the word slave means anybody that's under anybody else's thumb, so to speak. So a slave can be from uh, from an actual slave to uh, farm hand. If you go to work, you're a goddamn slave. If somebody else makes you do some shit, basically you are the slave. Okay. So back to America. All right. You was taught in school that these white folks came and took you from Africa, put you on the boat, and at that time it took from what 90 days to 120 to get from Africa to America. Now they pat you in the bottom of a goddamn boat like sardines and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now it don't really take no rocket scientist to sit up there like, damn, they pat them all up like sardines and shit. I know they ain't let them out the bathroom. How come them motherfuckers ain't die off of just the diseases and shit alone? Just don't, and right on top of being drowned in their own feces and urine and shit and other folks shit. Just gotta sit up there and think about shit like that. And so when you say that um we came from Africa on this ship, ships packed like that, I can't really say that all y'all really, went like that. In most cases, some of the stuff I looked up, it was kind of like in reverse. Cause see, you gotta remember when I told you about Christopher Columbus, when he got down there to the Caribbeans, he didn't come to America. When he got down there to the Caribbeans and shit, right? He took the Taino people as slaves and sent them back to Europe. You see what I'm saying? That was the shit that they was doing. They was really sending slaves back home and shit. So when they got to America, they basically did the same thing. But motherfuckers was playing that shit back then because they tell you in the history books that they always fought back. You know what I'm saying? And then to the point where just said, fuck it. Now, some of them were peaceful people, other people was this and that and third. That shit kind of makes sense as you listen to what I'm saying. So at the end, you got what you got now, okay? So-called African Americans thinking that they really came from Africa and this and that and third. Now I'm not saying that all y'all did. It was some of y'all did come, folks did come from Africa. It's a small percent, okay? But it's not as big as what they say it is, and they know that for a fact. That's why they only got replicas of ships and shit. They ain't got the actual slave ships and this, that, and third. You can tell me about, oh, it went last and this, that, and third shit. They found boats that just been floating out for seas for decades, you know what I'm saying? So don't tell me that bullshit. You can tell me they got sunken ships and shit, yeah, at the coastline, because motherfuckers weren't playing that shit, you know, but other than that, they ain't gonna tell you about the ones that they got right here on America and shit. And they do, they ain't gonna tell you that they was leaving. They gonna tell you it was coming here, you know. And that's the man shit. Who go sing a boat when they get to the land? That's so anyway. So I know you asking now. Well, if the black people are the so-called Native Americans, you know, then who are the Native Americans that they portray on TV and this, then the third? Well, I'm gonna tell you who they are. They are nothing but the so-called mulattoes. And I'm gonna have to explain something real quick and get this on real quick, okay? Side note. The government was gonna give the Indians money and shit. Well, they gave money. This is the money they received now. Another little pen note. The average Indian adult over the age of 21, and I put that shit in parentheses now, the Indian part, gets $20,000 a month. Okay? They don't have to fucking work, okay? And that's over the age of 21. Alright? Put a pen note on that shit. Another one, the Dawes Rolls. When they the folks are giving out their money and shit, anybody that had, you know, no, they were giving black people that was mixed in with the Indians' money. And any Indian that looked black, listen to me now, any Indian that looked black, they weren't giving that money to either. So when the white folks heard about it, it was like, hey, you know, giving that money to me. Y'all ain't Indian. I give you $5. So it became the $5 Dawes roll. Dawes roll. So if you don't believe me, look it up. DAW, what it is, DAWS rolls. So that's what the majority of you white folks saying that you are Indians and you came from this and that third. Alright. If you saying that you're, you know, part Indian, that you might as well be saying that you're part black. Okay? Because when they, you know, when a white man got here, they described how the people look. They was a couple color tone, you know. Now I never seen no white people look like that copper color tone. I'm just saying. So anyway, just like a goddamn penny. The word Afro mean natural. Okay? I got the Afro going out right now. An American copper color people that was indigenous to the Americas. That's all that means, okay? That's why you got some of these celebrities, and if you ever seen that one with Morgan Freeman with his old ass, he was like, I didn't know I was, you know, when I woke up I was a African American. The hell, how the fuck I became African? I thought I was an American, you know what I'm saying? And folks took it as he was saying like, oh, he's just, you know, American like me and you, this, that. No, he was telling you, no, I was here already. You're the one, you know, was that's invading my country and this, that, and third. So, okay, going back to the so-called Native Americans that you see now, not only are they a mixture of just white people and some of the indigenous people out here, they're a mixture of the so-called French and Spanish that came from down here. Because remember, all this shit is over there by English. So they're none but white people, okay? So once they got up there in Louisiana, just that third, they mixed with the the Creole black that was down there and started calling themselves mulattoes. All right. So now, at first, your government had it to well, it was just blacks and whites. Okay, that was it. And then you had this mixture of black and white, which really was nothing but black and native. And now you had the word mulatto, you know what I'm saying? Especially down in the French quarters and shit. And so from that peep game again, from 1924 to 1967, you was not allowed to call yourself a Native American. Okay? Now why were you allowed to call yourself a Native American if your folks had already been here? They weren't slaves and they, you know what I'm saying, they were true Indians and shit. Why? Because they wanted to erase all that shit from you. This is how they set up systematically to destroy the way you knew your history. Okay, so now you got a whole bunch of brainwashed motherfuckers hollering about off from Mother Africa and this, that, and the third. And 9 times out of 10, your folks were Indians and shit. Your folks were native to this country. Your folks never came from off a boat. And so you guys just sit back and do your history on that shit. You just can't sit up there and believe a motherfucker that this, that, and the third happened. Okay, because if you sit back and look at them Africans and look at us, you'll say to yourself like, I don't look like them. But you'll holler about you from Africa. Why? That's how you been taught. That's especially in the schools. That's all they push to you. What about black people? Oh yeah, I was slaves. Okay, we took y'all from Africa. Bullshit. This, that, and third. What kind of fucking shit is that to teach a child? Come on now, be real about this shit. So all I'm saying is you just can't sit up there and believe the lies that you be told, you know, because you always got to think, this is really not somebody that's for your good. You sit up here and hear all the bullshit that the government sit up here and do and have did and this, that, and the third will create, done and shit. And you know that shit. Like this shit is a goddamn joke. These people ain't playing with your ass. You see what I'm saying? You gotta sit up here and look that history up for your damn self. Okay? Once again, I'm not saying slavery did not fucking happen. All I'm saying is it didn't happen the way you thought that shit happened. So, like I always say, if you don't believe me, look it up for your goddamn self. Hit me up on the comments. Let me know what's good. We got a Twitter page. You can follow us at Twitter at Six Smooth TV. Let's say we got a Facebook page. You can go look that up too. Hit us up. Like, comment, subscribe.